What's up, y'all? Okay, so I'm here to talk about this band, Martell Holt, and Melody, Shari. Poor Melody, poor Melody, poor Melody. I am a millimeter, and that was my show. I just don't like how they've been doing my girl Melody, and I ain't checking for it. So if you guys don't know, Martell was convicted. I don't care if he is, trying to retry his case or whatever he's doing, but he was convicted of harassing communications. He did some threatening text messages to Melody, and he was convicted, but somehow, he's still in the workplace, still filming on the show, which I don't know what workplace they do that at. I don't know how he still has a job on that show, but yeah, he still has a job on television at that, on the show that Melody created. But yeah, that's a whole nother video. Anyways, so he's still with his side chick of 100 years, and he's been with so many other chicks, had so many other chicks around his children, hangs around with Destiny, who knows if he brought Shari around his children. Who knows? He's had several women around his children, but, Melody supposedly has had her security guard around the kids, and now Martell is filing a lawsuit allegedly saying that, oh, Melody is, having a relationship with her security guard. Now, who cares what Melody is doing? Why can't she move on with her life? I don't understand how that's a crime. Now, in this lawsuit, he is saying that, oh, the security guard is rubbing on her feet while she thinks the kids are asleep. Now, how in the hell does he know what her security guard is doing in her house? How would he know that? The only way that he would know that, allegedly, is if he's asking the kids, what is your mama doing? Because where would he get that information from? And then also in the lawsuit, he's saying that, oh, her and the security guard be text messaging each other, I love you. How would he know that? How does he know what they be text messaging each other? This is another issue. Just like when Melody was getting them text messages a couple weeks ago to Little Tank's phone that were allegedly from somebody that be on TikTok. It's just like everything just always circles back to this man. I don't understand. Like, first of all, the court should not be allowing none of this when there should be a restraining order. I don't know. I could be wrong. Is there not a restraining order against this man? I don't know how they're allowing this stuff. First of all, he shouldn't even be on this show. Like, once he got convicted of this crime, he should have got fired. There should be restraining orders. I don't know how they're allowing this stuff. I don't know how anybody could support this guy. Like, this is crazy to me. Anyone who thinks there's a gray area, that's crazy to me. If you don't see the stuff that he be doing to this woman, she just don't be doing anything but going to work and taking care of her kids. Like, she be making life so easy for Martell. All she be doing is taking care of her kids. She's never drugged him. She never exposed him. I'm sure she can expose all the stuff that he has done to her. She could have drugged him for all the affairs that he had. She could have drugged him for all the things that he's done to her. And she has never drugged him because she don't want her kids to know what a BAN that he is. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, it just really freaking irritates me that the stuff that the lawyer actually put in the lawsuit was like, what kind of lawyer is this? Got to be a lawyer with a Gmail, like my homegirl lawyer says. Girl, is that legal on YouTube? Because she said, anybody with a Gmail, you going to jail. But anyways, yeah, so in this lawsuit, he said the security guard be rubbing on her feet and they be texting each other. They love each other. How would you know that? And how is that grounds for a lawsuit? Like, I just don't understand. Please put this in the comments. Like, how is this a lawsuit? Please, you guys, please tell me this. Can y'all just imagine that you marry someone fresh out of college, the day you graduate, you marry someone losing their hair, crooked ass teeth, and, you think he going to be the love of your life. Y'all build this little business together, become millionaires. And then you're like, you know what? I want to start a TV show. You come up with this TV show idea. You find Carlos King. You pay for a sit down. You're like, oh, you know what? My husband got these bum ass friends and they're kind of struggling. But you know what? I'm going to put them on because, you know what? I think they deserve to be put on, and I'm going to make something out of them. And, me turn them into something. Let me put some money in their pockets. You put money in all of everyone's pockets, and your husband be pillow talking to you, telling you how they be cheating on their wife, and their wife is a little Susie homemaker. They got all these degrees, but their husband don't let them out the house to do anything with them. And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna give her the blueprint, and I'm gonna help her get out this cycle of nothingness. And then you find out your husband's still cheating and playing games. So you finally decide to leave your husband, and then everybody turns your back on you. You the bad guy. You're the bad guy, even though you could be throwing their husbands under the bus, telling them that, wake up and pull up at the bar and see what your husband's doing at 4 a.m. But no, they don't want to listen. So you just stay out their business and mind your business. But now your ex-husband done turned everybody against you, but you put everybody on. You put money in everybody's pockets and put them in the position that they're in now, that they own a bar. Even though they dragging that in the freaking mud. It's just like crazy to me that you put everybody in position, but you're the bad guy. No, it's jealousy, Melody. You are not the bad guy. Don't think that you are. You are not the bad guy. It's not your fault. You're the Beyonce of the group. You are not wrong in this situation. Martell is jealous. I don't know if he followed this right after you went on TikTok. It seemed like he did, but it seemed like, he probably been having this in the works. But Melody is right about one thing. She has left everybody alone. They haven't left her alone. Every single relationship she left, and every single one of them have wanted to come back to her. Martell has begged to come back to her. Destiny has said she wished she picked Melody. Letitia has tried 1,000,000 times to come back to Destiny. Come back to Melody. They all want to be back in Melody's good graces. Melody's not the problem. Melody, you are not the problem. I'm telling you, you are not the problem. You are the light that everybody is trying to get to. They are trying to suck your light. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. I just don't understand why the courthouse would let him file this frivolous lawsuit. How would they even allow this when he already was convicted of this freaking other charge? Is it because he has this in litigation to try to get rid of that charge? I just don't understand. I really hope Melody's lawyer does their thing. I know they already filed some motion to dismiss it. It just has to be illegal. Hearsay. You cannot be asking the kids questions when they get home. What was your mommy doing? What's your mom doing at home? What happened when you wake up in the middle of the night? Is your mom talking to her security guard? I'm sure Melody tells everyone that works for her she loves them. She's a loving person. And who gives a damn if she was in a relationship with her security guard? Melody deserves love. He's just always trying to make Melody look bad. He just loves to say she's messing with a married man. That's Martell's go-to. Martell, you are the married man that messes with married women. You are the person that's the cheater. Stop trying to make it look like Melody's always messing with a married man. I'm just sick of it, bro. Let her move on with her life. Why can't Melody be in a relationship? Is she supposed to be single for the rest of her life while you're out here having multiple women around your children? You don't have women spending the night around your children? It's freaking ridiculous. When is it going to end? When can she move on with her life? I'm just sick of it. It's just freaking ridiculous. And anybody who is on that man's side is ridiculous. Okay, tell me what you guys think down below. Am I tripping? Do you guys think that any job would let this go down at their workplace? I don't understand how he's still employed by Oprah Winfrey Network. I just got to add one more little tidbit. Could you imagine if you was married and you're not the one who cheated, you're not the one who messed up the marriage, you're not the one who was cheating for 5 years, and your husband has did everything to mess up this marriage? You left with nothing. You left the marriage fair. You I can't even think what the word is, but you depleted all the businesses. You left fair and square. Your husband tried to take your money. Try to do everything. You had to split your kids. Melody was crying. The fact that she has to stay in Huntsville to split her kids with this man 1 week on, 1 week off. She could have took them kids. She could have took him to court and drug him through the mud and took them kids. She could have exposed him for all the stuff he did during the marriage. She could have really destroyed him, and she didn't. She has been more than fair. And then for you to take her to court and say she can't post her kids on social media, for you to say she can't put her kids on camera on the show, you did that because you thought that was going to end her. You already knew all the dirt you had on the Scotts, that they were going to cut Melody off whenever you told them to. You already knew whatever you got on Destiny, she going to cut Melody off whenever you tell her to. So if you can get the judge to make Melody not be able to post her kids, not be able to film with her kids, then who Melody going to film with? You thought you was going to end Melody's career by that, but Melody is the show. People watch the show for Melody. As much as y'all hate the millimeters make the show. Y'all wouldn't be here without the millimeters. I'm sorry. At one time, we liked you, Martell. We used to like you until you turned against your own wife. You used to be somewhat of a good husband at one time. We liked you because we thought you treated Melody good. I just can't believe you did this to your own wife, and you couldn't lead the marriage respectfully. It's like you can't move on with your life. You have your side chick. Why can't you move on and be happy? You have what you want. Why can't you marry her and move on? Let Melody move on. Why can't she be with her security guard if she wants to? Why can't somebody rub her feet if she wants to? I don't understand what's the crime in that. It's like, ooh, somebody rubbing her feet if she wanted to. Like, what is the issue? I don't understand. The things that you say sound ridiculous. You're sounding like a controlling narcissist person, like she's been saying that you were all along. When are you going to move on? It's like anyone that stands behind you is ridiculous. Okay, that's enough. That's just my take on things. Tell me what you guys think down below. Do you guys think that Martell is off his freaking rocker? Do you think this case is going to get thrown out? And do you think they can put a gag order on Martell? Do you think he's going to end up losing custody over this? That they're finally going to see through his shenanigans? Please comment, like, and subscribe. Please put some queen chess pieces down below. And I'll see y'all in the next video. All right. Put your notification bells on. Bye.